everyone, thanks for joining me at Inner Being Awakened. Today we're going to be doing a twin flame reading just to help the divine feminine energy come into their empowerment. Now when I say divine feminine energy, this is the empathic energy, the heart energy. So it can be male or female. And then with the twin flame connection, the counterpart is the masculine energy. So it's about the balance of the two energies within each person. And those of you that have these special connections, the twin flame connections, know that they are very challenging, but they help you to be the best that you can be, especially when you start to awaken and come into your empowerment. First, it feels a bit painful and a lot of why did this happen to me, and then as you start to heal and come into that balance, you start to discover your life purpose, which is such a beautiful thing, a beautiful gift to be able to have. So I'm going to be working with about 7 different decks today to help you guys understand where your energy is at and where it's heading, and just different ways you can heal. But first I'm going to talk a little bit about the number 13. Now, the number 13 in Western culture has been noted as being a very superstitious number and usually meaning bad luck. But in indigenous cultures around the world, this number is actually noted for being a very powerful number, that's actually a number that's going to turn around things in our very manipulated world to bring back the heart space. So the 13 actually is for the 13 moons in a year. You might want to do your own research on this, but basically, if you're a little bit familiar with indigenous teachings from around the world, you can actually even see it in science. The moon affects the tides in the water, and we are made up of mainly water, so it affects our emotional self. So what's happening here is the empathic energy, which is the heart energy, the emotional self, is starting to come into balance. So they're starting to heal and be less reactive. So that's why we've got meditation, yoga, all these things that are becoming very now, because there's a collective consciousness that we're tapping into, and whether you realize it or not, it's really getting those empathic energies to do their work. So with the moon able to affect the waters on the earth and within our own emotional bodies, what it is about is healing that space and coming into your heart-mind balance. So we are starting to manifest a world that is more balanced, instead of just from the mind space, which maybe might be considered the sun, the masculine energy. So basically with the twin flame connection, it's basically the sun illuminating the moon, and the moon also in both people. So basically those two energies melding and merging together to become a whole, instead of just pieces of a whole. Because when you're with someone, you want to be complete and whole. You don't want to be looking for someone to give you what you need, because that's not pure love, right? That's still looking for something in someone else. So this is the journey of the twin flame, is for us to become whole again. And so that's what this reading is going to help us to understand where we are with that. And so the first deck that I'm going to be using is Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy Oracle cards. And this is going to show the energy of you and your twin flame together. So what is it that the energy you guys have together? And I always just like to, this is for basically universal energies right now. I do private readings as well on my website. But I just like to invite in the highest energy possible to help us on our journey. Okay. So, for those of you that are watching, the books card came up. And what it's saying is, with your energy together right now, you guys basically have something to share. You have some knowledge that can help other people. And maybe even just journaling and writing all of that down will really, really help you guys on your journey right now. And just, you know, from this connection, you've learned a lot. And you have so much to share and offer other people as well. So that might be a really good thing to help you as well, help you heal. When you write it all out, it puts everything in perspective. And then I've got 2 decks for the next. I've got the Oracle of Energy by Pam Grout and Colette Baron-Reid, and Healing with the Angels, and this one's Doreen Virtue again. So for this next one, what represents your purpose together in this lifetime? So why is it that, you know, these 2 energy fields were brought together in this lifetime, and what is it going to do for you guys? Okay. Harmony. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And that's that yin yang balance that I was just talking about. Harmony is so important to manifest what we truly desire. How beautiful that, you know, through all the difficult situations that you've been with this person, whether you're out of contact or within contact, you still have an energetic effect on one another, and it's helping to bring you guys harmony. And when we're balanced in heart and mind, we start to manifest our true desires. And let me just get a little bit more on that. Let's see what we got for this. These are just the Oracle of E, the Oracle of Energy is so cute. It's just very, just quick little messages. Just they're fun though and vibrant. So. Hasta la vista, baby. So letting go, right? Because we've been in a little story of creating the same cycles, and this person came up and they just upheaved everything, and it really helped us to take a look at the bigger picture and a look at ourselves and start to break some of those patterns. And that's what this hasta la vista, baby is saying. Get rid of that stuff that isn't serving you anymore. Stop creating that karmic loop and start to heal and start to come into who you're supposed to be. No more stories, no more games, no more lies. Be who you're meant to be. Be that beautiful soul. Like, everyone has a gift to offer. And it's amazing. Once we start to live in our purpose, the world shifts into alignment. So not only are you feeling better, but it's a chain reaction. It's a chain link. And, you know, we get out of this lower vibration energy and start to create heaven on earth. So that's so nice. Just getting rid of those old patterns that don't serve us anymore. And an important lesson that we must learn in this lifetime. So this is the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. This one is by Kyle Gray. And this one's, I do this deck for myself about once every couple months. It's just really in depth. And it takes a bit of time when I do the full spread of it. So I just stick to it once every couple months, and it's really helped me stay on track and see where my, oh, this fell out. So Ascension. You guys are going through ascension in this lifetime, and we know that as twin flames. We know it's a fast track to healing. And ascension is stepping into your higher self. So that's what that's what your lesson is in this life. So this is what you're learning in this life, is how to ascend spiritually, how to step into your power. And that is just creating your heaven on earth. What a beautiful card. I'm going to read that a little bit more in detail for you guys. And that's Serpa's Bay. Looks like an Egyptian god, right? That's what we're stepping into, our god and goddess energy. And that's such a powerful energy, to be the creators of our life. That's what we're meant to be. It's coming. I'm almost there. Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. The stars cannot shine without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma, or depression, but this is a new beginning. Become aware of growth. There is always room for improvement. There is also a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong and powerful or focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time. And the universe is here to support it. So that's the thing, like, this twin flame experience has been quite challenging, but through all these challenges, we have grown tremendously. We've started to find out who we are and get rid of the lies and the things that don't serve us anymore, right? Because when we do that, everyone kind of grows from it. And it's just, looking at the story in a more positive light to, no matter what difficult situations you're going through, where's the growth, right? Don't fall into the fear. Go into the growth. And that's how you ascend. And that's what this person, this masculine energy has taught you. And that is such an important thing to have. Okay, so I've got 3 different decks for the rest of the reading. So we'll move into those. Okay. Oh, actually, we're still working with the Keepers of Light. We'll keep this out here because we've got 2 other things with this, 2 other questions. What our lives look like after completing this lesson. So finding the growth and everything that comes our way. What will our lives look like afterwards? Oh, that wanted to come out. Green Tara, Supreme Protection. Okay, let's read that one in depth here. So we got Green Tara, Supreme Protection. And sorry, I messed up with the question. This is actually how we can grow from this lesson. So how we can grow from seeing the light and the growth in things. We can trust that we have supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. And it's so hard sometimes because we want to go back to our old ways of thinking, our old fears, our old worries, and that's what Ascension is about, is coming out of that fear-based thinking into more understanding and love and growth. And I'm just going to read the extended message here. It says, you are safe. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Do you hear that? The challenges that were set out for you. Just imagine for a moment. I don't know, like, my life has been pretty almost magical since I met this twin flame connection. Things that just, I started to notice things and people came into my life. I was having dreams before it would happen. Things that seemed beyond coincidence were happening. Just how I learned about everything, energy work. It was almost like it was meant to be. So in that line there, things that were set out for you, the challenges, just imagine we kind of almost created this before we came. I mean, when you think of deja vu and precognition and all that stuff, it's no coincidence. So these are challenges that we can get through. They're to evolve us, to grow our spirit, right? So just know that the answers are there within the struggle. It's going to come, and trust that you can figure it out. And ask, call on Archangel Michael. You know, he's a great protector, and if you feel you need help, call on your ancestors. You know, they'll come to you. You'll hear them, or they'll come in dreams, or there'll be answers. So trust that you can find those answers. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be recreated now. Just acknowledge them and leave them behind so you can step into a space of spiritual and personal freedom. Green Tara has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart, and it's safe for you to trust and what you feel and who is in your life today. Okay? So know that this is you're learning to find the growth, and basically trust that you have the answers within you. When anything that comes up that makes you a bit nervous, that's how you're going to grow from this lesson, what's happening to you. Okay? What our lives look like after completing this. So once we've basically come out of that fear-based thinking and ascended, because that's what's happening right now, we're going through ascension, and then we're learning to trust in the universe, in ourselves. What will happen? How will our lives evolve? What will it look like? I was getting this one here. Life force energy. Oh my goodness. Life force energy is huge in creating everything you desire. And it says, express your divine passion, your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So that's your divine passion coming to life, your life purpose. Okay, so as you ascend and as you heal and trust in yourself, you're gonna have your life purpose, the passions, things that just fulfill you from within. No more external things, right? External things do not fulfill us. They keep us happy for a short while, and then we're on to the next thing. But finding our true life force energy, our passions, that's what sustains us. That's what helps us live with vigor and excitement and happiness, and in that we create a better world. Because, I mean, we're all in this together. It's like an interconnected, woven line of everyone has their purpose, right? And if we're all living in that purpose, just imagine how beautiful the world would be. So that's great. And all you really have to do, I know it sounds like it's easy, but a little bit harder than it is. But really trust, believe in yourself, and know that Spirit's got your back. They want the vibration to rise, right? So they're really trying to come through, and the veil's thinning, trying to help us to come into this empowerment. So let's move on to our next decks. For this, I have got 3 other decks that we're going to use. And this one. Okay. So something we can do to strengthen our bond, and I'm going to be using Nature's Whispers. This one is by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. The artwork on this is just beautiful, all the butterflies, and on each card is different as well. It's stunning artwork. It's very mystical and magical. this is something we can do to strengthen our bond with with ourselves, with our feminine, masculine, and with our counterpart, right? Because as we balance our energies, it affects them, and it draws the twins closer together, right? So what can you do to strengthen the bond between the twin flame energy? And I have got illumination, right? So illumination is basically illuminating all your shadows to bring it into the light and find the growth and beauty in it. So just like what we've been going through. So just keep doing the ascension. Just keep finding the growth and all of the pain that comes your way. Don't fall into the fear. And I'll just read it a little bit more in depth to see what else they have to say. Okay. Just as a full moon sheds its light on our world, you are being shown that there is hope and guidance for you. Have faith. Just holding on to a belief in yourself will plant the seed of manifestation in your life. You are being asked to release any worry or fear that you may be harboring. The clarity you desire is at hand. All you need is something in which to place your faith. So trust in yourself, your support, and the divine. You will be assisted in difficult times. This can also signify inspiration and new love. There is a shedding of light on hidden treasure or surprises. So trust in yourself. Like, that is huge. To have faith and believe in yourself, that's going to change your world immensely. And just to hold that faith. Stay out of the fear, let go of blockages and old patterns. And actually the next reading, the next card is going to be ways that you can heighten your vibration. So heal. That's what that means. So I'm going to be using the Chakra Insight Oracle. And Karen Sangster. This one has some great ideas on how to heal. And I like to split this deck up. So I've got the 7 chakras that I start with first. And so it's focused on what chakra needs tending to at this point. Which energy body needs tending to. And I've got the heart chakra. That's the one that I pulled, the heart chakra. Okay. And then what I do is I'll find the heart chakra, which for each chakra there's about 7 different cards. Could be a little bit off, but there's a group of cards for each chakra that give you a more narrow focused point. So then, and then there's also healing, different healing modalities and things you can do to help bring that area of energy into balance. So 6 different areas for the heart chakra. We're going to do this one. Love. So letting love in, showing love, feeling love. Fake it until you make it. Like, even if you're in a state of pain and you're not feeling love for yourself, you know, when you're not feeling that love for yourself, it's really hard to share it or receive it. I guess as empaths we can share it, but receiving can be a little bit harder for us. So once you start to practice it, it will become second nature. Okay? And trust that you're worthy of it. Trust that you have so much to offer. That's what this whole reading is about. Having faith in yourself and knowing that you're just important as the next person. You're a beautiful soul. You're here for a reason. You have purpose. It's time to love and let that love in. And I'm going to put, I'm going to add in the description some different things you can do to heal, to help heal that aspect of the heart energy. But I'm going to read the the love card. By awakening your true love of self, you ignite your ability to give and receive true love in your world. Love is the most healing, harmonizing, and awakening energy to ever move through our bodies. When we are able to truly give and receive love with no attachment, we ignite our inner flame within ourselves that energizes and illuminates every aspect of our life. This card encourages you to experience yourself giving, not because of what you will receive in return, but for the profound pleasure of giving. The simple act of sharing a smile or hug with someone, making or giving a gift without a special occasion, offering a thoughtful word or quiet listening ear in a time of unexpected need. These are all acts of love. What we often fail to realize is that the love we most seek to experience, the love that radiates divinity, is a love that comes from deep within ourselves. This card encourages unconditional self-love, not just loving ourselves when we have won the race or lost the weight, got the job, or bought the house, but in each moment just for being who we are. Through self-love, we will naturally find ourselves giving and receiving in ways that we never ever could have imagined. Learn to love yourself for all of your colors, strengths, flaws, and emotions, in your lightness and your shadow. Love yourself enough to care about what you eat, who you spend time with, and how you look and feel each day. Show yourself love by allowing yourself to enjoy life and have fun. Love yourself just for being you. Don't wait another moment before allowing yourself to experience this great elixir. Yeah, so I'm going to post some different healing activities you can do to help with that. Maybe an affirmation, something that will just help strengthen that within your emotional body. Because that's huge. It's the faith in ourselves. It's the trust in the universe. It's, just brings so much good energy. And so that's how we can heighten our vibration with our twin flame connection, right? And you'll see they'll start to reflect that back. Because even if you aren't together, energetically they feel you. Something my twin is mirroring for me, and we're going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. So something that your twin flame is mirroring for you to heal. There's too many that fell out there, so that was just me being clumsy. Okay, so that's the great thing about this twin flame connection. Like, it was pretty intense, but it showed me every area I needed to heal, and it's like a tool for ascension. Okay, so we got Sacred Pool upside down. Sacred Pool. I guess that's like our sacred waters, honoring ourselves, but let me just get some clarity. That's the feeling I'm getting. And maybe it showed us we weren't honoring ourselves. I know for myself that was my case. I was giving away my power, and we're supposed to live in our truth. When we give it away, we are not honoring ourselves. Okay, so this is what it says for the reversed. It can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept loving yourself, you remain trapped wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. And yeah, that's what they showed us. They showed us we weren't respecting our sacred waters. We weren't respecting ourselves. We were living in denial. We were being the victims. We were giving away our power. Dimming our light serves no one. Remember how I talked about we're all connected? We all have a purpose. We all have something to offer the world. We have to live our purpose for the world to get better. And it's up to these empathic energies, these heart energies, to heal and do their work. So then the wounded masculine energy that are just in their minds, they'll break into their heart space and start to live their passions. But that's what they showed us. We weren't honoring ourselves. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool keeps you in denial, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence. Take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth, which is so great because I'm going to send you guys affirmations to do, just to reprogram those thoughts, to find your beauty. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember that you have a responsibility, not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the discomfort, and seeing with clear eyes, you'll soon find what wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. So that is such beautiful confirmation. Just keep doing your work, coming more into who you are, because you have a spark within you that's going to help raise the vibration. It's so beautiful. So our last card is going to be how you can help your twin reach their highest potential. And I'm going to use the same deck. So just like I said earlier, the divine feminine and masculine are connected. So what you do affects them on an energetic vibration. It's when we're drawn to people, it's for a reason. Like, when you think about it, really think about all the people you meet and how you feel when you meet them. You know, there's some people that you just have this inner deep connection, this knowingness. There's a reason for that. Like, trust it. You're empathic. You're picking up energy. Empathic people are energy readers, right? So trust it. Like, there was a reason for this connection. And you can see how, with growth, how beautiful it is. So, peaks of joy. And I think for our counterparts, the masculine energy, it's hard for them to experience joy because they're just so stuck in their heads, right? So, let's see. I know when I was in good connection with my twin, it was almost like we were on this high together. It was like they just brought you to this space where it was so much joy, and that's the space that you are going to get to on your own by doing all this energy work, not needing anyone else to make you feel that way. And I think we're going to see how this is going to help as you heal. How is it going to help your twin reach their highest potential? Okay. Do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, make the right amount of money, reach my ideal weight, and so on. So they're stuck on this material world, which is the mind energy. They're stuck on external forces to make them happy. But you'll see as they feel your energy rising, and yours isn't going to be from external sources. Yours is going to be from the depths of your soul. Yours is going to be living your passion. It's going to help them to see that this joy is not created from external sources. It's from within. And that will get them to break into their heart. Why wait to arrive at the perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? This is a day for joy. Take a walk. Listen to the songbirds, scratch a kitty's head, play with a dog, look at a baby, and be in awe of life, which leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive, be grateful, and know that happiness is an inside job. So, how beautiful is that? You know, they're so stuck in fear, in material, in the head, that they don't get to experience, they only get peaks of joy every now and then, you know, when they reach something that feels like what they wanted, what they think they wanted. But as an empathic energy, you're going to teach them that true joy comes from within, from being amazed by life itself, the beauty that's around us, surrounds us, connecting to spirit. Like, that's something that's huge for me, is to be able to have that connection and know that there's a cycle to life, and it's energy doesn't die, and it's continuous, and we grow. We're here to grow and evolve, and to play our stories, to not live these dimmed life, robotic, it's supposed to be passion and feeling alive and living with purpose. So that's what we're going to help them to see. And what a beautiful gift to give to someone that is so important in our lives, is to help them to see the truth and to eventually get to live their passion. But first, we got to do our work. So thank you so much for watching, and happy healing. I can't wait to see what happens for each one of you and the beautiful lights that you shine out into the world from within. Thanks for stopping by and are being awakened. Take care, guys. Bye.